get it? I don't know. We will have to see. Hold on, let's hope I don't fall. Okay. Did I get it? Okay, finally. Hello! Welcome back to my lovely YouTube channel. Did I get an outfit change from the possible thumbnail? Yeah, because it's another day. That thumbnail was taken at 9 o'clock last night, and I have work bright and early, so we decided that we would film this today, and it's actually just me. Michael's not here yet, so it's just me. Michael's not in the background anywhere, so I'm not talking to anyone but myself currently. So with Michael not being here, that kind of means that, like, I'm gonna have a harder time with cutting clips. Like, usually what we do is if I mess up, he's like right there that he can turn off the camera, turn it back on, and I can like get whatever is messing me up out of my system. But that's not gonna be the case today. So anyway, last night I made some soil in this, and I have all these plants that Michael would like to be repotted at some way, shape, or another form. So we're just gonna, you know, roll with the punches. I'm actually going to try and keep some of the substrates, like this leca I'm going to try and keep. So I should probably get another container to put that in. Actually, let me do this. So I have a plant friend who is downsizing, and he generously gave me a bunch of this stuff. All these pots and stuff, not the soil. The soil I've had for 2 years and I've just not used. So Lord knows that it's probably not good soil anymore because it's dry AF. But here we are anyway. So this is a philodendron silver stripe that we got as a cutting, and it is currently in leca, and it extremely badly needs to be repotted, and I already have rotted roots. That's great. Just pinch that off. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this out. Oh. So, I repotted all my tissue cultures last night. That's going to be a separate video. And now I'm repotting a bunch of plants for Michael. Oh wow. This is like really root bound. The girl that I got this cutting from, she like drilled holes in the side of it, or melted holes in the side of it, and it like grew through them. So it's like very intertwined. So I'm trying to get a lot of plant chore videos done because filming them, instead of me having to just do them by myself, means that A, I get content, B, I get shit done. So I'm trying really hard to get stuff done before I start going back to campus, because once this semester, it's my last semester, so I'm going to be like really focusing on that, like the best of my abilities. So I don't have time to take care of all my plants then, so that's why we're trying to do it now. Oh, that's it, no more root rot. So I have this lovely root ball, and I got some pieces that I'm going to try and stick in. I might wrap this around a little bit because it's got a big root. But there's that. Let me put this down. Actually, I could put that there. I'm using this pot that came with a saucer. Ooh woo. To pot this little bad guy up. Let me knock some soil out. Put that there. Put this here. I don't know if I want this climbing or trailing yet, so we're just gonna have it doing its thing. I could use this tiny cup, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. This cutting, she started November 12th. So it's been doing its thing for a while now. It's time to get into a big girl pot. I was gonna pot this in all leca, but then I just was like, no, don't exactly have the time for that currently. Some of these plants that I'm repotting, I'm not sure if I'm gonna repot everything in just this video or what, but if you couldn't tell, in a trade I got this lovely alocasia, and it's in a denser soil mix than I personally would use, and it has just been repotted from its previous owner into it, so I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to repot it into like a yet or if I'm going to wait. Okay, that's the first plant baby. I did manage to get this one root in here, so, and it's doing a little twisty thing, so I might try and stake it down with something. Hold on, I have plant stakes. Give me a second. I'm taking them from this plant. No. Plant stakes just don't work. No. This just is not happening. Yeah, no. That's just not happening. I was gonna try, but there's this. I'm gonna put this aside so I don't like knock it off the table. And I'm actually gonna put up my hair, I think, because it's getting dirty and up in here. Okay. So my old soil mix that I used was De La Tanks, and it's really good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really good mix, but for my schedule, it doesn't stay wet enough, so that makes it hard to use. Part of me wants to save it, but I know that I shouldn't. Okay, so this next guy is my lovely Epipremnum albo. That's been a single leaf cutting for probably 2 years, and I finally took care of it. As you can tell, it is very dehydrated. Yeah, it's had such better time. It's very dehydrated, but this year it's put out 2 leaves, so there's that. Ugh, this looks like it's gonna snap off. I should just take it off. That's where the new leaf's gonna come from. Ugh, okay. Well, we're just gonna pot it in here anyway. Yeah, I've had this Epipremnum for a while now, and I just have not taken the best care of it. It gets dry because it's so small. I don't see it. It's gone from my house to Michael's house to my house to Michael's house. It needs something. Just needs something. So we're just gonna pot it up. Same little pot over here. Gonna put that aside. Okay, what's next? Michael really does not want this plant. This is a variegated philodendron heteroecium that I just got. He does not want it. I repeat, does not want it in, what is this? Coconut husk, I think. That's what it's called. He just does not want it in there. So, you know what that means? I have to repot it. What is this? Just throw that out. Throw that out. So, that means I have to repot it. There are 3 cuttings, it seems. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I have a trash can right here, and I'm just taking all the roots off. No, I'm not taking all the roots off. What am I talking about? This definitely has root rot, so I'm taking off all the soil the best I can. Dang. It's very tangled up in here. Like, you can see where it just went around the pot over and over and over again. But there's definitely some root rot. Oh, yeah. Definitely some root rot. Yay, we love root rot. Also, if you keep seeing me, like, correct my posture, it's because my back hurts from work. Because I sit, I'm a lab assistant, and I sit at a bench basically all day, and I do not move much. And I'm constantly just slouching over. So I'm like trying to get better posture, because it's just really annoying to not have good posture and to have your back hurt. Okay. There we go. Okay. There's that. Look at that root. Oh. Okay, I guess. You do you, boo-boo. You do you. Okay. Stay. Okay. And then the last cutting, let me try and get the rest of these dry rot and root rot roots off. I have several plants in my collection that I want to repot, and part of me doesn't want to do it on camera because of how bad I know the roots are going to be. Like, I already know. Because dry rot is for sure how a lot of my plants die. For sure. If you guys don't know what dry rot is, and you're just like, what is she talking about? Dry rot is when you water your plants and then you let them dry out way too long, and then you water your plants and then you let them dry out again way too long. That just seems to be one of my common trends, is like I'll go through a couple weeks where I am really good at getting my plants water when they need water, and then I just go back to not giving my plants water when they need water, and then we have problems. So that's what dry rot is. I feel like dry rot's more common than root rot. Just people don't know about dry rot. If that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm just peeling off this rotted root that's on this. Okay, that should be good. Wow. These are like all the roots that came off. Okay. There's that one. Pretty solid. Let me just grab all these guys. I was going to space them out, but I think I'm just going to actually have them like in the center of the pot. I think that's going to be a good idea. Where's the base to this? I guess Michael never got the base to this. Okay. Yeah, so that's my goal, is back to where we were going. My goal for all these videos that are coming out is to actually take care of my plants before going back to college. If you are new here, hi. First off, welcome. Second off, third off, I am 21. I am about to graduate early in December, and I'm a biology major. So I hope that clears up some things. If you are listening to this, leave a test tube emoji in the comments, because biology major Shelby over here. But yeah, so I'm trying to like get a hang of YouTube and get a hang of school all in like one go, per se. I'm like trying my best right now. And it's kind of hard to do this when I'm trying to do all my school things and like get ready for graduation and everything. Like, I'm already like preparing for graduation, and I should have been preparing for graduation by now. Anyway, so I'm just like trying to make sure I have all my ducks in a row so that I can graduate early and everything. Like, the school's already had problems where they're like, no, you can't graduate early because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I have this all done, and that'll be that. And it's annoying, and I don't have time to always record this. And I would really enjoy like recording sit-down videos, but they also don't get that many views because I'm just all over the place, and it's very obvious. Like, I'm sure you guys can see now. There's that guy. I'm sure you guys can see now how all over the place I am. And it can be very frustrating to not only me, but to you guys, because you're like, this girl's got like problems. Yes, I do have problems. But I'm not trying to be a mess like this. I'm trying to like have a conversation with you guys in my eyes, and it's just so hard to like try and connect with you guys and try and get this done, because like I'm trying to focus on this, and then I'm trying to focus on that, and then I'm trying to focus on everything else, trying to remember all the other things. So it's just very overwhelming. And I hope that once I graduate, these videos will be more enjoyable and less all over the place. But when I graduate, I'll be then planning a wedding, so I don't know if that's really going to work out how I would imagine it working out, but anyway, I'm now repotting one of my original tissue cultures that Michael claimed as his. It's in fluval stratum and leca, so I'm just trying to get it out without ripping off too many roots. Okay, there we go. I will show you guys it when I finish getting off all the fluval stratum. I did, like I said at the beginning of this, I did repot all of my tissue cultures yesterday, and that'll be a video at some point in time. But they're not doing what I would like them to do. Okay, so I can't tell if this guy is reverted or if it's just putting out the variegated leaves. But there it is. Don't look at me. Look at it. Look at it. That's the root system. A little bit bleh. I think I'm actually going to put some of these leca balls in here. Back to Shelby talking. Back to me talking. Yeah, I'm just trying to get more organized and like not be too boring per se or like very annoying. I'm trying to also find myself with these videos, if that makes sense. Like I'm trying to find who I am as a YouTuber, who I am as me. Like I'm in that part of my life where I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm also in that part of my life where I'm like, do I want to keep doing this? Do I not want to keep doing this? And like, I don't have that many plant friends around me, and I would love to make more plant friends with you, like more plant friends, obviously. And you guys are those plant friends. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk to the damn camera until I feel like I've accomplished having more plant friends. Like, does that make any sense? I think that makes a little bit of sense. But yeah. And like I'm sharing what I know with those of you who are new to the plant world. So I'm just trying to like, I don't know, I'm trying not to be that annoying little sister. Okay? I'm like the annoying little sister of the plant community currently. Because I'm just like, hey, it's me. Like I literally had these videos, wow, Shelby, wow. I had a schedule of videos that I wanted to make that were very educational, but part of me feels like I'm not the one that should be putting those videos out because I don't have that platform to put such info-heavy content out. So then I was like, no, this is a waste of time for me to do that. So then I did not do that. And that's why I'm trying to stick to videos that give me more views, which is really the big box videos. And I'm also trying to throw in some of these type videos so that I can get used to doing this type of video for when I do have a bigger following and I can, you know, do all that jazzy stuff and just sit down and talk to you guys. If you guys have suggestions of what you want to see, please, please, please leave them in the comments. Anyway, here's this little guy. Hopefully it grows into this big, big pot. I have hopes for it.